Boom. That's booming right there. Live today, we gotta be live today. Hey, last show you think I ain't speak much?
It wasn't a bad one though, because your co-host carried the show for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all carried the show for you. But it worked out for the best though.
We need an extra person. Oh, also, everybody who watched it from the beginning still out through the whole thing and watch it. Like in our previous shows. Like people who came in high, then they kind of dropped. So
I was listening.
I'm gonna play a song right now.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna play like 30 seconds. Like 15 seconds, we don't come back.
Niggas don't even understand what you go through. They got the nerve to fucking hate on you or some shit. Like, fuck out of here.
Bloody hating on me.
Question for why they ain't know me? 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 Why they ain't be the one to shake the sugar love? I'ma keep on working today.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I hope everybody's tuned in. Sorry for the lateness. But you are live on the Swym radio show. And Swym stands for say what you mean and mean what you say. I'm your guy, your host, Mr. Alexander. Show love to my crew, man. Talk to me.
The man, the myth, the legend, the king, King Family. You already know.
Just Gigi. I don't have a special saying. Sorry.
We're going to get you in there, man. We're going to get you in tune because your segment is definitely lit.
Y'all had practice. That's not fair.
You right. I do this on the regular. So we here is Tuesday. For those who don't know, for those who just tuning in today, who just got the memo, we are live every Tuesday from 8 to 10. You gotta catch us on the WVMR NY app or go on the website, WVMradio.net. And for those who want to tune in and talk to the crew and talk to our guests, make sure y'all dial the number 646-867-7220. I need to write all this shit down because I keep looking at the board. Fucking up my flow.
I thought you were looking like Floyd for a second, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Listen, my shirt ain't tight today.
That's cool.
So
That's
I
cool.
got room to breathe. Room to breathe. But let's talk about y'all days. I want to apologize for being late. I was actually super early.
I was on time. I don't apologize.
So I went on live a little early, to talk my hot shit. You know what I mean? Just to get it started. Lost track of time.
Y'all was together?
Nah, we wasn't together.
Nah.
Yo, this dude right
I'm
here.
noticing something going on.
Nah, because I need to speak to Thurman. Every time it's Tuesday, I don't hear from you.
Yo, he be in my head.
You're not on time.
Man, I'm sorry.
And you get out earlier than me.
You know what?
No excuses, right? You ain't got shit to say.
I ain't got no excuse. I wish I had something to say. I wish I had something cool to say. I don't know.
I went home, showered, changed, and everything. I came on time.
Oh, yes. Yo, for those who watching on the live, look at Gigi. She switched up real quick.
I did.
Okay, so that's
Took the train and everything and went to the store and still was on time. Y'all should be ashamed.
You supposed to go to Dunkin' Donuts, though.
Nah, that's too far.
She got what she wanted.
Yeah, she got
exactly.
What she wanted.
I'm a cappuccino.
Alternative facts.
It was good, though.
But yeah, talk about it's Tuesday. Talk about the weekend. It's the weekend recap.
Oh, I definitely want to say, I watched this great documentary on Netflix called One of Us.
One of Us.
It's about the Hasidic
Jew community. Okay, so you're not from Brooklyn, but you know how you go on Eastern Parkway and the Jews who got the extra Jerry curls and the sideburns, they got the yarmulkes, and the women, I don't want to be disrespectful, but they look like pilgrims.
Yeah, but you can't touch them either. They don't even reach their hand
No,
up
but
on them.
listen, so I've been very curious about that community because they're so together, and I hate when people compare them to black people because it's like, we're a race, that's the actual religion, so you can't really compare.
Yeah.
So I watched the documentary, and it's about 3 former Jews who left the community, and they're basically saying that once you leave the community, you either go on drugs, you go to jail, or you return to the community. They call our world the secular world.
Wow.
So there's so many rules. You can't have internet, you have to dress a certain way, and it's just really controlling, and it's very abusive. There was a woman who left her husband, he was abusive to her, and basically the whole community sent a letter, they're like this tight. You don't even know people, but you're a Jew, you get a letter in the mail about a man getting divorced from his wife, and you have to send money to help him pay for a top lawyer to beat her. Mind you, he's in the wrong. Yes, they sent a letter around the whole community. Like, I don't know who was the president of that community. They sent a letter because it's very male dominant. Yeah. So she was getting abused. She left because you get married at a young age. You get married off. She left. He won the case, took her kids, and she has no contact with her family. Her family don't talk to her. Her own mother was in the damn trial testifying against her.
Oh, that's wild.
Yes, it was so sad. And and then she's calling 911, and the cops are like, "What's wrong?" It's like, there's people outside banging on my door. They're like, "Do you know them?" She's like, "Yes, my husband's family." Like, I was saying, now I'm not going to eat the problem. We're looking at them a certain way. Like, y'all really bugging.
You know what's crazy? They always talking about the Muslim community and
nah, they different.
There, but I ain't going to hold you. The Jew community, they keep it so tight. You don't know them.
Yes, one of the guys asked them, why do they do that? Something with the Holocaust, and also they felt that's the only way they can keep togetherness is they rule with fear. So if you're a woman and you say, you know what, I don't want to be religious anymore, it's not like, oh, I don't want to be a Christian no more, I want to be a Buddhist. The family's not going to hate you. With them, it's like, get out my house. You can't talk to us. You got to go. No money, no nothing.
That's just, you disregarding God and all that just for nothing.
I couldn't be me. You at my door, sorry.
Yeah, that's beast.
Weapons. But you guys should really watch it. I'll
probably check it out tonight.
Yeah, baby, that sounds crazy.
Check it out tonight. That's what's up.
I'm telling you, next time you see a Jew, you're going to be like, nah, I ain't going to hold you, sir.
And they the biggest scammers, too.
Fast.
They are.
Women be having 6 kids on welfare.
They come to the post office picking up stuff in their kid's name. Yeah. Like, you have the ID? My son is 4. Why does he have a certified letter? Sis, like, they get all the food stamps. It's not fair.
They get all the food stamps.
The government pays, but the government is apparently they're supposed to, talk about this in the documentary, they're supposed to pay for them. All of that is funded. But mind you, they take that money from the government and do things for themselves. They have their own ambulance, their own schools. So this is how they set you up. When you leave,
police too.
Yeah, but this is how they set you up. You grow up going to only a Jewish school. When you leave, that stuff you learn there doesn't help you to get a job out in our world. You have to start over. So this guy is in the documentary talking about something. He literally had to go back to school. I'm like, they set you up. You 32 years old. I don't want to be a Jew no more. And it's like, damn, I gotta go to kindergarten. Like they set you. That set you up.
I don't be Jew no more. I'm regular.
Yeah, you can't get a job. You broke. So you either go on drugs, you go to prison because you're trying to get money, so you scamming, or you go back to the community.
Yeah. So you just watch movies this weekend?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm boring now.
Netflix and chill.
Actually, I didn't do nothing because I have no access to my money because Capital One is full of shit. Before I went to Jamaica, I lost my debit card. I didn't lose my debit card. Someone got me. Someone was using my card in Walmart. Ain't no Walmart out here. So they had to turn my card off. So they supposed to send me a new one. So I went to Jamaica, come back, think I have a new card. No card. Mind you, this is like a week and a half later. So then I called Capital One. They said, oh, we forgot to put it in. So I have to wait. Yes, this was Monday. Last Monday I called. They're like, oh, it seems like the guy didn't put it in. What? They're like, oh, we apologize. I'm thinking she's going to express it. She's like, okay, it's 5 to 7 days. I'm like, okay. Saturday, I should have got my card. I called again. She's like, oh, we didn't put it in till Wednesday. Sis, I need my money. Like,
nah,
I'm broke. I'm not broke. I have no access to my money. I have no time to go to nobody's bank. I'm over there. That's why I got MCU now. Ha.
MCU, that's lit.
And I'm about to line say, them transactions wasn't me. Let them get my money back, and then I'm going to switch over.
So you know you on the air, right?
They ain't listening.
Alright, cool.
It's not their business. And if somebody listens,
they might be. You don't know. You're a public figure now, you know.
There you go.
You know what?
I'm sorry. I like this. This is really good. You don't have this?
Let's go. Let me get one.
Word.
Nah, you don't want to go. I'm going for you.
Yeah,
Nah, I
yeah,
was.
you all
Yo,
petty.
listen. What you asked for?
Anyway,
Caramel
How was your weekend?
macchiato with a little twist.
Little
Well,
twist,
whipped cream.
little whipped cream, and I told she need a baby daddy, man. Listen, I ain't-
so why would you
That
even
makes
offer?
sense.
Nah, cause I thought you wanted like some munchkins or something. You know?
That's like $2. That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Facts,
can
like,
afford that.
my pocket's like,
Damn, alright. So my
I'm
weekend,
broke, baby.
I was drunk, son. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My Friday night was too wicked. I got kicked out of 2 bars.
What?
Yeah, man.
That's
Yo,
not
what
funny.
you
What's wrong
doing?
with you? How you get? You so grown for that.
I know, but like I wasn't even doing
What
nothing.
was you?
When I got
What
kicked
you
out.
drinking? And it better be something that was lit.
It was I was taking tequila
Don't lie.
shots. Nah.
What kind of tequila?
Huh?
You don't know?
Whatever the bar
You're
had, I
lying.
don't know.
You're
Why would I
lying.
lie? Why would I lie
Lying.
about it? I
Alright,
don't
go
gotta
ahead.
lie about it. I
That's
was
not even
drinking
strong,
other
but go
stuff.
ahead. What else you had?
Damn, I had some Cafe Patron joint. Just like some coffee mixed with
Fake Patron?
with a shot of Patron. But the fake Patron gets you more than the real stuff. And that's a fact. That's like drinking Crystal Palace. It's no good, you know what I'm saying? Crystal Palace will get you right. But anywho, I just got real on that stuff, you know? How to damn, no respect.
Facts.
What's going on? I can't get no love. You ain't
I want to see. Oh, he got a lot of stuff going on right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm trying to
Alexander.
touch
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, right? He get his
I-
face on his hat.
actually
man,
was
now he
told-
forget about us.
Nah, not even, son. You know,
Next is on a shirt.
I
He
know
got
wear
no
patch.
hat. He just showing out. With my hat.
Yeah, right?
Some of y'all gonna
I get a hat since the last show. This is so
Word,
cool.
what happened to that hat, bro?
Yo,
I'm still waiting for
I
that.
pay for my gear. That's what I buy my own gear. I like,
But you didn't even give us a price list. You just come
Yeah,
popping
like-
out.
these are actually.
First of all, I never told you could have one. Go ahead.
He has to actually owe. Shout out to my guy T-Roll. He's actually gonna be our guest for tonight. You know what I mean? He got his own clothing line, and I thought to myself one time, I said, why am I spending bread buying everybody else clothes when I can support my dude, put money to his company, and rock my own apparel? You feel me?
So
Anything
how
I want,
how
make it
does
for
that
me.
work with you? Because I have this one person, I'm not going to say his name because he's actually well known with his clothes. And he's like aggressive when he wants you to buy his stuff.
Mhm.
To the point where it's like, I told him I'll buy his stuff, but I had dance practice that day. I was working, and I was still in school at the time. And I was going to buy a t-shirt from him, one of the shirts. It was a nice shirt.
Lifestyle? Lifestyle?
Nah. Nah. I'm going to tell you after.
I was
but-
close.
Nah, but anyway, he's from Brooklyn though, but I was gonna wear his stuff, you know, I promote people clothes and stuff. And he was just like, okay, you send the money through this link or whatever. Like an hour later, he's texting me like, did you send the money yet? Did you send the money? I'm like, I'm gonna send it. And he was like, kept texting me. I'm like, listen. First of all, I'm supporting you. I said I'm gonna do it. I reached out to you saying I'm gonna get a t-shirt. So for you to do that, I'm not paying for that. I don't need you. I got people who buy my shit. I deuces.
Cool, right? Beat
I
it.
keep my 50 beans to myself.
I wasn't doing nothing after that. What you
And
mean?
Karma's a
You
bitch.
got
I don't
people
hear he ain't making much noise now because he used to be all over my gram. Now it's like, who?
Why nobody decided to buy that
He
shit?
probably was chasing everybody
You
away.
better be in the den working.
You better be doing
Nah.
something.
Yeah,
Shit.
I want to say it so bad, but I'm gonna shut up.
Nah, we gonna save it. Save it for who said what?
He said,
Nah,
what?
I ain't gonna say it.
Nah, time out. I want to know because I don't even know this person. But it
Nah,
sounds
I'll
interesting.
tell you later.
Alright,
It's
no,
not, I
man.
don't know, man.
But I don't never really try to sell my stuff. I just don't. I don't see myself being successful. I wear it and I give it out. I'm the oldest of like 8 kids. Then I got my mom, dad. I got step parents.
You got a football team.
Yeah, I got a whole tribe. So they get all my gear before I even whatever's left. It'd be like 2
But
size
you're
small.
doing it
so I
for
can't be
brands
trying
and
to-
reasons. You're not doing it to pay your bills, though. You're just doing it so people
Yeah,
see,
like-
like, oh,
Yeah, like
like,
when I'm on the train and all that. People
Oh,
ask
that's
people ask
nice.
questions. I'm
They
like,
can
follow me
remember.
on Instagram, and I don't have no business cards.
which is a good marketing tool. That's really good.
I'm just trying to put myself out there, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really good,
You know what I'm saying?
Next, get a patch on your shirt.
I know, no.
Hey,
We
they
gonna
match that shirt
we
right
gonna
there.
make swim tees. We gonna make swim tees. Say what you mean?
I'm still waiting for my hat from the last show, so I ain't
Word,
gonna
I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever happened to
Yo,
that, bro?
yo,
He said
low
he had it in
green.
the car.
He told me pop out to the fashion show. I knew from jump I wasn't gonna go. I was gonna send people to go.
Well, actually, listen, the fashion
Does that
show
work?
is actually postponed to a later date,
Oh,
so
for
there
real?
might still be opportunity to go.
Damn, I
But
ain't get that invite.
for anybody who listening who know the pro low green,
Yes.
the crew's still waiting on their two-time hats, man. You promised them something. You
Two-time,
need to
two-time,
ante up, my guy. 'cause
Said
I
they
ain't
was in
gonna
the
hold
trunk
you.
in the car.
I won't
Never
want
came
to.
back upstairs.
Word, like, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna hold you. I won't want to.
He's
I ain't gonna
ski-ski?
lie.
I know
Trade
you
for
want
trade,
one.
man.
And that's your
I give
man.
you an Alexander hat. You give me one 2 times.
Oh, sorry. So give him 3 Alexander hats.
So
Really?
you get
Yeah, bro.
you just worry about yourself
Yeah,
right
like,
now.
we
You
don't
want-
know.
Because he said he got ya.
Oh, all right.
when was that?
Last time, right?
Yeah, but I ain't even got yet.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, that's what it is.
I'm gonna go to
man.
a fashion show like with
Me
a
too.
shirt that says
Yeah,
"Where's my
support the
hat?"
fashion
With my hat,
show, man.
right?
Support the
I'm
fashion
pulling up.
show.
I'm sitting in the front row.
Support
I'm
the
definitely
fashion
going to
show. Date coming soon. We don't have it. What other events is out there?
Oh, can I just
I got a
share?
few things going on.
So my sister, she's listening. Shout out to her.
What's
My
up?
sister's a screenwriter, and Gabourey Sadidi, I'm about to slaughter her name. Gabourey Sidibe. I'm so sorry, I cannot say
Precious.
her last name. No, we're not going to do that. Empire.
Come on, but
But we all know her
Precious.
from Precious.
Gabourey Sidibe or something like that.
Sidibe.
Sidibe or something. Yeah, go
Okay,
with that. Go
all
with
right,
that,
all
man.
right.
We ain't gonna
Sorry,
call
girl.
Precious.
Sorry, Gabby.
All right,
But
Precious.
she directed my sister's film. It's called The Tale of Four. It's inspired by Nina Simone's For a Woman song. And it was actually in a bunch of film festivals. They won a lot of audience favorites. It's a really, really good short. It's about, I think, 24 minutes long. But you can watch it on refinery29.com/shadowbox, refinery29.com/SHATTERBOX. So please support it. I have to spell because my R sound like W's.
Oh,
So I say refinery. They're like, huh? So
Oh,
I
okay,
gotta spell
okay. I
it.
see
Don't
what
do
you
that
got.
to me.
Nah, I'm like, what's going on right now?
I can't say my R's. They sound W's. It's okay.
you got any shout outs?
Shout outs to, Too Damn Live. Team Cool. I'm actually trying to get Team Cool up here. They're pretty good, pretty dope music.
Where they from?
Big group, they from New York. Ironically, some of them hail from Harlem. I guess some from the Bronx. What's up though? You know what I mean? Something different. You know what I mean? Shout outs to SBG. Shout out to me. Like, I'm alive.
Shout out to me.
Yeah.
Amen.
You got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Shout
pat
outs to the
yourself
Lord.
on
Shout
back.
outs to me.
Shout out to the Lord, man.
Yeah. But
Shout outs to gang. I don't have a gang, but
I'm about to
my
say, what
friend.
gang you in
If
now?
you
Like,
my
I don't even
My
know.
friend.
I'm like, shout outs to Team Ratchet. How about that? I'm taking it back.
Oh, no.
Yeah, y'all mad.
I ain't mad,
Team
bro.
Ratchet.
No.
That's a throwback right there.
Listen, we turned up every party on campus. Don't be mad.
Agreed. Yeah, they turn up every party.
And other campuses too.
That's a
Oh, we
fact.
throw shots.
What?
And I'm talking about you.
I know.
I don't remember the school, but I was there.
Hell.
She throwing subs.
I'm on a new path right now.
Amen.
I am. No.
What's this
But
path?
see,
I'm gonna tell you I
at
was
least
great
y'all
about
know
that
I'm not
night.
a Christian. I don't believe in God.
Yeah, right.
So you don't
I'm a
believe in
Buddhist.
God?
You're a
Yeah,
Buddhist,
I'm a
yeah.
Buddhist. Yeah, you know that. See, there's three here. We know that.
Yeah.
And for anyone listening who's quick to be like, oh, you pray to Buddha, no, there's different forms of Buddhism.
That's
I
very
practice
true.
Nichiren Daishonin Buddhism.
Which one?
Nichiren Daishonin.
Okay.
So my best way to explain it for... Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Have you watched the Tina Turner movie? Yeah. So the best way to explain it is the practice is like looking in the mirror.
Just meditate.
No, you're not, actually.
You just saying some shit.
What you're doing is, you know what? I'm about to throw a drink in your face.
Oh, don't do that. Say
No,
no,
what you're doing is you're basically taking responsibility for everything in your life. When something goes wrong, people pray to God. Instead, what we do, we chant is when the bad stuff happens to me, I have to embrace it and know, okay, there's something within me I have to change because I'm attracting all this bad energy. So I've been growing up and finding myself, I'm always in the same situations, even now. Different people, but the same circumstances. And I realized, Gian, maybe it's you. Not necessarily a bad way. I just have to change something within me what makes it, I'm attracting these type of people.
Yeah. Okay. That was deep right there.
It was, right?
Hearing that from you?
Right?
Hey, tell me why
If
you
you
say it like
listening, you need some enlightenment, hit me up.
Gigi came a long way,
Yeah.
She
I did.
You read The Secret?
For self-ignorance.
That book? No,
Yeah.
I'm scared to read it.
Nah,
I heard.
it's-
Nah, it's a
it
dope
actually, I'm reading it right now.
Oh, that's-
It was
oh, that's why you know
recommended. It's dope.
stuff?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
about
You
the
read it
laws of
too?
attraction,
You like
but that's
dope.
definitely, it's beneficial. It's beneficial. It just puts you on exactly what you said.
It
So,
is.
you know.
Because, I don't have nothing against Christians, but, some things just don't work for you. Both my parents are Buddhists. My mom was actually raised in the church.
Okay.
It didn't work for her. She was like me,
It
wild
just
out in
happens.
Brownsville.
Sometimes the religion forces themselves on you. If you go to
Like the
Baptist
Jews.
church.
But if you leave the church, they're
Right.
not going to try to kill you.
Well, yeah, they shun you in different ways. You have a baby out of wedlock. They try to,
How's your daughter? She still messing with that young man?
Exactly.
That drug dealer.
Exactly.
Alright, so get into your weekend.
Yo. So my weekend, man, what I was doing
Oh, in the building.
in the building, we
Came
got.
prepared.
I like that.
You
jacket.
came with goods?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Those
did
are
come with
gifts.
gifts.
Ooh!
Sit down, let the camera get you.
Can I get it?
Sit
Can I
down,
get
let
it?
the
Came with
camera
gifts.
get
I
you.
just
What's
want
up,
a
bro?
hat because I like cats.
I came with gifts. That's why it took me so long.
Blessings. But yo.
You got my size?
Switch medium?
Oh yeah, I do actually, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Medium?
See, the thing is with this medium, it fits you real good and tight. And sometimes I like to show some muscles. I don't know, but I just be
bro.
feeling big, bro.
I
I'm not
don't
that
like
tall.
the sound of that, my guy.
What you mean? I don't know.
You the type that like to show your calf muscles.
Nah, I don't. See, I don't do
Hey,
that.
yeah.
Nah. Why you looking at my calf muscles
I ain't
for?
looking at no calf.
Nah.
You not that guy.
Nah, I'm not that.
You didn't say
high.
ho. I ain't gonna hold you. You didn't say ho.
Right, that's
you
what I'm
said
saying,
you the
bro.
type. You
Yeah,
told
like
it
what you
right.
mean?
Oh,
What you? How you gonna tell me
alright,
that?
my
I
fault,
ain't
my
never
bad.
show my
My
calf.
fault. My apologies.
See, if I didn't say that, he would never owned up to it. Believe me.
Thank you for checking me. My apologies.
Nah, it's cool. It's a little suspect, but it's
I'm playing
cool.
devil's advocate.
That's why I'm checking you, my brother.
My man. Yo, my weekend, like I said, man, I got drunk, man. It was fun. Then I got kicked out. Then ended up at Macy's. Yeah, that went bad too. Got kicked out of Macy's. Well, not really kicked out. We
How
left
you get Macy's from the bar? They would have been closed, right?
Well, Macy's Macy's downtown no close at like no 4 o'clock. It's happy hour. I ain't got no
Oh, you
bar. 10 o'clock. Come on, shorty.
okay.
Come on, man. It's Friday. I'm old now. I was at
Damn
parties like
shame.
that.
You wake up to get drunk and get kicked out of Macy's.
I'm so
How you
mad.
get kicked out of Macy's? You know how big that store is?
Hey, what you was doing in there?
What?
What was you doing
You
in
by
there?
yourself?
No. I was with someone. It was cool. We were very.
Who, no, skip. We
You was-
won.
no,
You was with who?
You was with a Daniela or a Tatiana?
Ooh. I don't even know what y'all talking about, but it sounded.
Man.
I'm gonna break it down. For you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Break
do
it
that.
down
Don't do
for
that. Don't do
me.
none of that. Don't do none of that. We're
Who
not gonna
said
put nothing in
what?
code.
Mine
Listen,
said, I'm
bro. Listen, bro.
gonna
You do it too much.
go ahead.
You just come on, bro. It's a little cold. It's cold there.
No.
He's
Ah,
sweating
no.
right now.
Tatiana is general.
Talk to me.
You should know what Tatiana is.
I don't know what y'all
Oh,
talking
man.
about right now.
Tatiana's like, instead of just saying a girl's a thought, you like
Tatiana?
Oh, you, that's what
Tatiana.
you know. You said Tatiana. Tatiana. You said actual
No.
Tatiana. You didn't say.
I'm sorry, man. My
Alright, the
teeth
person.
Yo.
It was definitely not a Tatiana. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
It was a
So it's
Daniela.
with a girl.
No, it was a Daniela.
yo, that's beside
If
the point.
you gotta think about it, I'm sus. If it's a girl, yes.
I don't have to. I'm just
Cause
trying.
you said
not to-
you look like condom, like Zahishi. Like,
No, it was definitely not a
That's why I
issue.
had to check him on them calf muscles.
Wait, what you checking me on my calf muscle still for? I don't know why we on that.
God, you see, that's two
Nah, bro,
references,
it's cool.
bro.
Anywho, no, it was a woman. Yes, we were at Macy's, and you know, you got kicked out. It
did she have fun with that? I
Huh?
gotta question her.
Oh no, she's a very respectful woman. It's just had a bad night and a lot of good drinks. That's what it was. That's all it was. And I respectfully went home after that.
Wow.
Trash.
You're a
I know, right?
That's what you wanted to share?
You're a gentleman.
I am a gentleman.
She's
bro.
stupid. You have fun at Macy's in my home.
You got no cheeks.
You didn't see.
No bunnies. Pillow talk with Thurman.
Not Satan. No, I Satan.
Damn.
Pillow talk with Thurman.
So I take it you was getting some too?
Don't worry about that.
Oh man.
Alright, this is supposed to be the enrichment part of the show, alright? So, what we're going to do right now, we're going to cut into the music real quickly to start us off for our first interview for our dude T-Roll who's in the building. First song that we had came in with, though, I forgot to mention, is my dude King Rico, Hate On Me. We're coming in with that all the time. Right now, I got to play my blood brother. He got some new heat. Let's start off with De Niro for the cheese. Let's go.
Right? Right? No, no.
Oh, you on there?
I'm broke, had to go up now, double bands in my pocket. Had to level up, now I did it for profit.
Yo, we here. WDMR. I said that right? WDMR. Boy Certified Star. Mr. Alexandre, King Perm, and Miss G over there. Here to talk my shit. some GK stuff, you know, from kids in my scene.
I'm not gonna hold you after this. I want to know exactly.
That's tough.
I appreciate
You
it.
trying to show us real quick? You gotta get up for the scene, man. We're gonna take some slick too.
You know, as it comes to all black documentary flow.
Nah, that.
Documentary flow, you ain't see it yet.
Oh yeah, this is documentary. Oh, we gonna talk about all that.
That's it.
We're gonna talk about all that.
Shout out King Dermot 5 in the building. We got that grown kids kid. That's like, if you ain't got it, you gotta get it.
I did it over the profit.
Gigi say what's good to the people.
What's up? I got gifts.
Y'all already know, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is your guy, Mr. Alexander. We in here every Tuesday, 8 to 10. It's Swym Radio, Say What You Mean on the WVMR radio. You know what I'm saying? It's the best place to be if I'm rocking with it. Y'all already know how I do. If you want a shout out, let me know ASAP. If you're pulling my jack, you already know I'm on live. I ain't answering. See, I don't know when there's comments or none of that. How I check when there's comments? Alright, man, let me start showing myself. Alright, I'm gonna just hold it up for now. We got a little technical difficulty. We got Ghetto. Let me see something.
That's yours. That's the biggest one.
That's the biggest one.
Wow. That's mine.
I get one? Everybody got one?
Yeah.
How you know it?
Too late, I already got it.
No, that's cool. I ain't want it.
She dubbed us, man.
I ain't want it. Let me play one more track. We gotta play Sue Hefe. Whoa. What? Double bands in my pocket? That's Reem. That's Reem. That's Reem. He got some new heat, man. Shout out my brother Reem. Yo, shout out my brother Reem, man. He eating. He working.
Yes, I've been saying that.
You got the gift bag.
Okay, now I get it.
Don't
Yo, we are back. We are live, and y'all tuned in to Say What You Mean Radio. Catch us on the WVMR Radio. Make sure y'all get the app, WVMR NY, or go to the website, WVMradio.net, or follow me on Facebook, Alexandre Dominique, and get on my live. We live right now.
We live, baby.
That we just finished playing was Sue Hefe. Whoa. Sue Hefe live from Long Island. She just dropped a track with Fred the Godson. Gotta give her a shout out. She's fire. She's killing. She's rising right now. But we're gonna get to the interview. We got somebody dope in the building too. Somebody with multiple avenues under his belt. Talk about it. Let me hear.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
Hello.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Certified Ty in the building. Teron Whitfield, the government, just in case y'all interested. Yeah, got invited by my man, Mr. Alexandre, and here we are.
T-bro. T-bro.
We gonna rephrase that. He demanded this shit. He said, boy, you know who I am. No way I ain't gonna be on. I said, man, I gotta get you up here. He said, you right. My son been doing a lot of big things. The summer was a great summer. Would you agree?
Oh, most definitely.
I did a little promo for my guy. He was definitely making major headway, but I want to start from the beginning. First of all, let's talk about your background. For those who don't know, for those who only know some people don't even know that you're T-Raw. For those who don't know my guy T-Raw,
It's legit.
he's an athlete. So let's start from the beginning, man. Let's start from the boy. I mean, I met you in college. Me and my boy right here. We
all did?
Well, yeah, we actually all went to college. all went to the same joint. Yeah.
Facts. We all did go to the same college.
Shout out to Maris.
True.
Where y'all met at,
I don't
bro?
hate my scholarship though. That's good. Oh yeah, free.
Why people don't be banging with marriage like that? Huh?
Listen, I don't go. What?
Man,
They
you
call
go-
me what?
Marriage is a business, man. You go there and then you
Basically.
finish up and you go somewhere else. You forget about it.
I feel
That's a
you.
I
fact.
made the most of my time there, man.
That's what
So
I'm
did
saying.
I.
The best that I could.
I did too.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think I
saying.
did. That's the only thing I'm
You
ashamed
came
about. I
late,
didn't.
man. You came late in the game.
What that? A year? Really?
I'm telling you, freshman year was pivotal, monumental.
Listen, if I was hungry need to get in a cab, this is my man. Yo,
Facts. He always was in the cab.
hustling. I
He always
should have
was in
been
the
like
cab.
you.
I
Hustling.
didn't even have swipes. I was in the cab. I was going.
Right, like I got you.
I
How
was
you
going
got
through the
me?
kitchen doors. I was going through the kitchen door. I started flirting with Sodexo and all that.
No fun. You had like all the jobs.
I had 15 jobs on
He
campus.
definitely worked in the mailroom.
Yeah, I worked in
That's
the
so
Yo, this
Summertime
interview is not
already.
about me, man. It's not about me. You talking about my guy right here, T-Raw, Certified Ty.
T-bro.
Talk about how at the beginnings how you went. Wait, time out. Did you do? I mean, you've always been an athlete since little. Like you had this little peanut head, but when did the clothes come into play? When did the business mind take place?
You know, when I was in school, and my pops and his partner started, making their way into the custom apparel industry. That's when I really started to look into it, and I decided, I need some extra bread on campus. I need some bread. Let me see what I can cook up and flip for some money. Because being that walk on, like, you don't get no meal checks. I don't get no meal checks, so they all getting the meal check, and I gotta do something else. Just figure it out.
Time out though. That's another big accomplishment right there. You made it on the D1 team as a walk-on. This was a freshman year, right?
It was freshman year.
And as a freshman, he played. And you was a academic athlete scholar. Talk about it.
I mean,
I wasn't in those rounds, so I don't really know how to
Brag
pronounce
about
it.
yourself, bro. Brag about
Yeah, this
yourself.
your time.
He just said all the time
Nah,
together,
bro.
academic athlete scholar. You know,
You know I do
This
it
nigga
for
about
you.
to
You know I
cry.
can chat.
I don't brag. It's just that's been something I've been doing since I was young.
Okay.
My mom's and my pops always just like, yo, you gotta hit them books, or if you can't play. And so for me, I was like, yo, I want to play. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm trying to play. So books came before ball, as always. That's been there since 9 years old. So 9.
That should be a requirement, first of all.
Believe it or not, it is. But it comes from home, and second, it comes from the program, the AAU program. So I was fortunate enough. Shout out to Positive Direction over there in Queens, man. That's where it all started. That's where it started. That's where it is today, and that's where it's gonna keep going for me.
That's what's up.
So word around town, you a teacher now or something of the sort.
Oh,
Speak more
shit,
about that. How do you
jump into today's life? We living in
Listen, he mentioned kids, books, and ball. That's how that makes sense. You feel me? We're gonna tie it in.
Alright.
Speak that
I
positive
did it. I'm
vibes.
gonna make them do it too.
Alright, do your thing, man.
What you want to know, man?
Speak more. How you got into it? What makes you what made you decide that that's the direction you want to go? Because that wasn't your major in college either.
No, absolutely not. I was a business major in college, and I'm not gonna hold you. I fell into the teaching thing. I fell into it. The lady that's in charge, like the dean of students or whatever, she was my coach in that positive direction thing. So I've known her for years, and so she said, "Hey, I know you're looking for a job right now. If you want something to hold you over until you find what you're looking for, come through." So I met with the principal, like me off rip, and here I am.
So
I gave me that chance.
I definitely want you just to touch on real quick the experience in the classroom, the importance, the fulfillment you get out of it, and what's the positive message about even just black men working and being that guidance for the students. It's important right now because I know they're pushing that New York City Events Teach program and whatnot.
No, that's a great question, bro, because you see both sides of the coin. Growing up, you see the kids, your friends, man, school ain't for me, this ain't it. And then when you get to be the teacher part of it, by the way, I'm just the teacher's aide, but I still get the same respect. You try and make the school environment fun for the kid where they want to learn, but you also try to instill the value like, yo, you still got to do your work, bro, and you still got to perform. And so what I try to do when I'm teaching, I make it fun for the little kids. I make them forget that they at school. I make them forget like, oh man, like they be coming in like, oh, I can't wait to sit down and see what we do today. And that motivates me. Like, all right, we on the right track here.
How old are they?
They kindergarten.
Aww.
I got a little kindergarten saying, what are we doing tomorrow? Like, can I come back? Can I stay?
They be so eager to learn.
That's super dope.
So, with that, I assume that you still, mentor and coach as well, right? So how do you instill, that into your plays now? Because you still, as you mentioned, books before ball. So how do you instill that they still have to get the good grades and have to be in school in order to play for your team? How do you instill that in those children?
So we have, at the same program I was talking about, we have them send in report cards.
Mm-hmm.
So you send in your report card. If your journey not up to par, you're not playing, bro. Sorry to say, you could be the best player, but if that report card is a little shaky, you might consider that you might have to ride that bench. So,
What's the minimum grade? Like a C plus or it's more?
No, it's 75. For base, like everybody got 75. I try and demand a little higher because everybody falls short sometimes. So at least if you fall short, you still can play.
Gotcha.
So I try and make them like an 80, 85, around that area.
More motivation.
Yeah.
So how do you chastise a kid that's getting a 65? A kid that can still play, but you see that he has his struggles. What do you do for those kids? Not everybody, can really get an 85. Some people's really hard.
No, that's real right. We play one-on-one.
Oh.
Straight like that. We play one-on-one. Because I can still hoop. That's what they forget, man. I can still hoop. So we play one-on-one, and I'm like, yo, if you don't beat me, you're not playing.
And what's this age group?
High school boy. High school. 14, 15, 16. I might do. Me and my partner might move up to 17.
Has anyone beat you?
Yeah.
No. Come on.
Yeah.
They really wasn't that. My team is in development right now. Like, that team is in development stages. So I pick on them sometimes. I feel bad. I be picking on them.
Who would you compare them to in the NBA? It's hard to get an idea.
No, I can't do that. He might be listening. He might be listening.
Chuck.
G League. The G League. Like.
The G League.
Oh no.
2K.
Here we go with sports.
We're gonna get out. I want to touch more on the business side because we definitely try to implement the entrepreneurial factor of Swym. Say what you mean. That's the biggest part. It's all we brought you here because it's about being authentic and putting that within your craft and your creativity and whatever you do, being your own boss and just trying to be successful in the way that you maneuver throughout life. So I mean, we got you with the teaching, the mentoring, the athletic side. So mind, body, and health, everything as well. Talk about the money, man. as far as just creating merchandise, creating these clothing, reaching out to people, networking, branding yourself, and even your friends supporting you. 'Cause I feel like that's a major thing too.
Nah, my friends have been extremely influential, not just from a standpoint of purchasing stuff and being amused, like being an influence and retweeting and showing other people my stuff and saying, hey, yo, you should do this, yo, you should do that. And the biggest part about on my side is being able to receive constructive criticism. So like one of my friends will be like, yo, I think you should have did this better. And I have to take it as, yo, he's not hating, he just wants to see me do better. Yeah. And so I'm working on that, and as I continue to do this, that's one of my weaknesses I want to kind of get better in. In terms of bread, it comes and goes. I have periods where I hit hot streaks, and I'm just cooking up. Just everything I throw out is somewhat fire. Of course, I don't think it's fire every single time, but people love it, and when they love it, I just be like, all right, here, you can have it. You can have that.
Now, like, why T-shirts? Because as you may know, as a team member you had who also did T-shirts, but why? Like, what motivated you to do T-shirts, and how did you know that would be it?
It's funny that you brought that up because he's one of the reasons. He doesn't even know this. I've never told him this. But he's one of the reasons why I started doing that.
And shout him out.
Shout out my man RJ Hall, man, with that Forever Us movement. And the kid Jesse Martin, he was with it.
Too,
yeah, he was with it until I never know what happened to it, man. I thought Forever Us was dope.
They graduated.
I thought Forever Us was dope.
They graduated, I guess.
And RJ's still working though.
And he was moving units through his friends. I was like, hold up.
Everybody has that love.
Exactly.
I know he's nice and bold, but what else is it about this dude that's making him sell this? Like, how is he moving this? And I never chopped it up with him about it, but I just watched. I just watched him. And then once he left, I was like, all right.
Yo, RJ, if you tuned in, I'll be reaching out to RJ. Still need a Forever Us shirt. I definitely asked for that. He said he may have some in the inventory. But we need to chop it up with the both of us, man. For real, for real.
I think I seen something he posted. Shout out to him and his daughter, by the way.
Yeah, God bless.
He's at A-Life.
Oh yeah.
He's at A-Life now. Yeah.
I think so. He just posted. He just had an event, I believe.
I think he got something new though.
Little grand opening party, something like that. I seen he posted recently, so I don't know.
Did it happen already?
No, I think so.
Check it out. See, we behind, man. But
I don't know.
shout out to you.
He doing it though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you got into the T-shirts because of that. But like, when did you see the success and like to stick with it? What gave you that?
The T-shirts. Once I got out of T-shirts, once I started trying to do other stuff like hats, sweats, bandanas. We do custom pretty much anything. Custom anything like that. The clothing line thing wasn't for me. That's what I learned from him. He tried to do a clothing line. I was like, all right, well, I can't come behind him. I'm jacking him, so I gotta do something different. So I went custom route. That's what me and my pops was doing. That's what me and his partner's doing. And so that's the train I decided to jump on.
How much time and money are you investing into this?
That's a good question. I don't have an exact number. I don't have an exact number.
You got a range?
Nah.
Hundreds, thousands?
It's up there.
I can think about how much I spent.
Put it this way, I'm not in no crazy hole. I ain't in no crazy hole. We do alright. I don't buy nothing I can't move. Mm-hmm. I'm at that stage where I don't purchase nothing that have it sitting there. If I can't move it, I won't get it. So,
How does a person approach you about getting a custom? If someone who doesn't know, someone who's interested, and some grown kids get, how do they approach you about that?
Oh, the website. The website is live and direct. GrownKidsNYC.com. You go, you check it out. Let me know what you think first of all, because there might be some things I missed. Designed it myself. Had a couple friends look at it over, see what they like about it, what they don't like about it. And yeah, you can do everything online. You can put your logos, put your stuff on there. And I get the request. I tell you how much it is. And we go from there.
How do you base your prices? Like, how you know what to charge?
It's pretty standard. throughout the field of work. So we look at competitors and what they're doing, and we try and gauge how much work it's going to take, how much manpower, the materials, all of that comes into play. So,
You're not trying to get too much.
yeah.
Like, yo, come on, son. I know that shit I can get for like 25, man. Let's get that.
The
thing about it-
like that.
People try some crazy stuff, bro.
Yeah.
People be like, yo, why does this cost so much? I can get it for cheaper. And my response, same as across the board. Everybody in my thing. So go get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Go get it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what you coming to me for? If you don't want this made by me, go somewhere else.
Yeah,
And then they be like, nah, man. All right, do it. See
It's
them
the
all.
quantity of it. You pay for it cheaper, you're going to get something that looks cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
H&M shit.
Yeah, because
Alright, who's on H&M?
H&M is great.
Ooh.
And I love H&M.
Ooh.
They cheap, like, you know, like they don't last as long.
I just said the other day I love their winter coats.
Yeah.
What? See, they got some dope winter coats.
Pants and all other stuff.
Nah, not pants. They don't got my size. Sorry.
For me, they just ain't no good.
I still got some I still got the 2 GK jerseys from like sophomore year.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, I got the red one with it got like a shorty on it with like this, and it just say most wanted.
Oh, I revamped that joint too.
Yeah,
I
and
revamped
they
that
made
one.
me one with my fraternity logo and got my brother's sleep name on the shoulder. And I still got both of them. They still good brass. They be rocking them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, be eating.
You can't tell him nothing.
Can't tell me
He's
nothing.
so
I'm
free.
lying.
Nah, boy, he been supporting. When I first,
Yeah.
I remember the first piece I wore. He was like, "Yo, what is that?" And I was like, "Oh man, it's something I cooked up." He's like, "Yo, I need that. Say less, I need that." I bet, bro. When I go home from school, I got you.
You know what's crazy though? I done lost GK gear. Like you bought me the blue. You had got me the navy blue hoodie with the that like the shiny.
Nah, you ain't lose that, boy.
Yo, I have no idea where it is.
Oh,
No idea.
That hurt his
No
heart.
idea. Yo,
Oh.
hurt ya? Oh.
Oh.
That joint hurt me.
Oh,
Yo.
man, it's little.
We done got the sweatshorts,
the cut sweats.
the cut sweats, the
Cut
hoodies, the hockey jersey.
Yeah.
You know, we came with that way back.
Mhm.
That joint was booming. Well, you had buckets. Did you have buckets at one point?
I had the bucket.
Or
No,
you made somebody a custom
I had
bucket?
the puffball hat.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
I can't even say it. Fraternity joint.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true
with
say.
the
Yeah. Yep. The beanie, the inside beanie.
My favorite was the cut sweats because everybody was playing pickup in the cut sweats.
Yeah, everybody was rocking this stuff.
But since I was the walk when I was on the sideline, but I'm watching. Oh, that's my those my sweats right there. That's my sweats. Oh, you dropping buckets in my
Those are
sweats.
nice
I
cut
need a
sweats.
new pair. My joints is tight.
Yo.
I don't even want to wear them around the house. I feel uncomfortable. I need a new pair, boy. I just got it big.
But yeah, man, that's what I've been doing. That's part of what I've been doing.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing?
Oh,
We talked about
we gotta talk
coaching.
about this past summer, man. With the had the web series going on.
so
What series?
Yeah, I'm telling you, my son working.
so
Follow him.
He's on Money of Violence now?
Right.
Son deep in the net.
I tried to do, not try. I came up with the idea. It's like, yo, why doesn't the average person like just make a documentary about themselves? If they really moving like they say they moving, show them. Everybody always talking about, yo, I'm never sleep. I'm doing this. Show us.
Get to it.
Show us.
That's a good idea, actually.
So I took my little mans from Archbishop Malloy, where I coach at as well. Shout out to Geek Tree TV. I'm doing this thing up and coming. And I was like, yo, just whatever I do, just come with me, just shoot. Just shoot. I'll take care of the editing. I'll take care of everything else, the music. And so I did a little series. Part 1 released on my birthday. As you can see, Homegrown. Homegrown came out 10/10/17. Episode 1 is out there. So if y'all want, y'all can go
So
check
this
it
is
out.
new.
It's new. It's just started. I just started.
You made it, right? 14 days, huh?
Yeah. The views ain't up there, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Time. So it's pretty much just you, like following you around, showing you getting to it.
What I did, I tried to put a story to it. So you break down grown kids as it relates to my life and what it means to me. And so I came up with 3 three values that I hold. Like balance is one of them. My family and friends, and then just pure love for basketball, pure love for learning,
etc.
Yeah, all that good stuff. But just pure love and like not having to. See, I don't want to say not getting paid for something because you do want to get paid. You do want to get your bread. But I had fun doing that documentary. Like I had fun sitting in the crib, dolly, just on the computer, just working on it. Never done nothing like that before. So.
It's official.
So is it like the Ball family joint, you know, where they got that Facebook that Facebook series show? Is it like that, like where you talk about your life and then you go on and you start doing different scenes and stuff like that, and you have a confessional?
No confessional. Just I take that back. There's one confessional in the beginning episode. I dropped one confessional, but it's really just I take all the documentaries I've seen in my life, and I put them together and take pieces of what I want, or take pieces of certain styles that I want. And so what I really wanted to set it up was the music. I wanted to set the music off, so it flows. I want the whole thing to flow as one piece. So you should be able to watch one and be like, oh, that's a good one. Is that an episode, or like there's no cliffhanger?
I'm intrigued. I want to see this.
Right, I'm about to
Where is
go. Where's that?
It's on YouTube. All
It's
you
on
gotta
YouTube?
all you gotta do is type in "homegrown," a GK story. It should pop up.
Homegrown, the GK story.
That's real.
That's
I
the
wanna
plug
do
right
one.
there.
Yeah, I got the post office.
I also want to touch on
My
how
confession's gonna be really upset.
But
Wow.
you got
you
stories.
work at a post office. You might think it's not important, but somebody out there else works in the post office,
Right?
and they gonna
don't-
watch
they
you
don't
joint
know
and be
how
like,
to go and get a package. The proper procedure. My confession's gonna be the bathroom.
Yeah,
Why did they?
even if you
I
catch
know
yourself,
you get more
like,
animated
stuff that
than
you be
that,
dealing with the customer, like comedy.
I've said before, like, if I was to write a TV show, it would be based on the post office. Like, they need a movie or something, the stuff that goes on in there. Not even for employees or customers, and I'm in the hood. People are really crazy. I used to be like, I'm crazy. No, I met my match. People are nuts.
you gotta just go for it, man. Just go do it. Just go do it.
I just pulled it up right here.
That's fast.
Yeah, pulled it up real quick. Yeah, we definitely gotta get your views up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You kept it low key on the promotion.
You got a whole premiere.
That's-
Yeah, you know what
A little,
you know what to
little
put it-
get together premiere,
I'm just
flex
hearing about it right now. You know,
I
I'm
could have
just
came with a little wine.
Nah, the premiere is something.
Like, I don't
The
know.
premiere was a whole different.
Yeah, talk about that, bro. So the
Where was my invite?
with Tahiri.
Oh,
I mean, she ain't pop out. Shout
Why did
out to you for not popping out.
What?
So where's my invite then?
yeah, everybody got the
Yeah,
invite.
yeah, nah, bro. You definitely got the invite.
Everybody got the invite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, you definitely got the invite, bro.
So
Nah, don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
the homegrown thing is my personal documentary, but the thing that y'all referring to was KOPC Origins, which is a Triple Beam film, and we held at a premiere for part 1 out at SOBs over the summer. Dope little spot, first time going. It's part of the short film I'm working on, so we put that out there. We had Angela Yee come and host it, and it was cool. A decent amount of people showed up. That's really all I can say about that, because we got some stuff coming up soon. So.
What part do you play in all that?
So my job for that project was everything. Anything they needed me to do, from calling actors, basically like an intern. But the thing about it is I'm like working with the boss. So instead of hey, go give me some donuts or this and that, like, yo, what you think about this? What do you think about this scene? Or how does this look on camera? And so I got to meet some dope directors like Joe Puma. Nobody will ever know. If y'all know Joe Puma, he's done some cool things with my man Dave East. So the kid Ishel Vaughn, nice with the camera. These are all dudes that I never would have known unless I took this opportunity.
So how did you get into this?
It's homegrown. It's homegrown. It's all in the it's in the family. It's in the family.
So do you often use your connections within your family to get you ahead as far as, you know, with your fashion, with you being an entrepreneur?
Well, I wouldn't say get ahead. I would say we're building together. Like, we're building that bridge together. So there's avenues that I can touch that he necessarily can't touch, boss. Yeah. And there's avenues that he can touch that I'm still learning how to get involved with. So my job is basically to reach kids my age and younger. And if I can reach them and inspire them in any way, I got them. Once I got them, they in the market. They gonna watch it. Go watch the film.
That's dope.
What's up, man? Still got a lot in the works, man. One thing I'll be thinking about is how, you know, we all graduate from school and the real world is so different. This shit is shaky.
It is.
It's so shaky, and you really get to see who was real, who was serious about what they were saying, and really pushing forward. Like to be honest, when I thought college was going to determine where I'm at today. And I was a little of a knucklehead, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed right now. So just to see my team, the people that I roll, I think that's one thing. Just having y'all around me, I always had the right people. Like, even though I'm hard-headed.
Definitely.
I'm like, yo, I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do this. They be like, don't do that. I'm going to go do it anyways because I already thought all the outcomes. I'm like, I know that I'm willing to handle the consequences. You feel me? But still just having that positive aim of my Tehran, always, like, even when it comes down to the chicks, I be ready to be savage, and he put things in perspective where it's like, you know what? Let me just play it safe for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
that's so.
You definitely have some experiences I wouldn't trade, but
I just heard about them recently too.
they come, yo, bro, they come in handy, man. Those experiences gonna pay off in the long run.
In due time. In due time.
I totally agree with that team thing. Like, having a good team is essential.
Yeah, very. Talk about it, why?
Oh, cause like
Talk about it, why?
so yeah. Oh man, this is interesting. I play my life like I play basketball. So those who play ball with me know I'm pass first. I'm gonna shoot my shot occasionally with opportunities, whether it be business or other things. You know what I'm saying? So
Shoot my shot. I thought about DMs.
I like to be efficient, man. I ain't just out here throwing up garbage at the backboard. You feel me?
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity. But
Take your own advice, sir.
wow, shade.
Damn.
Super shade.
Whoa. Everybody gonna die.
I'm a big fan of if I win, my team gonna win. If I get a piece of the action, I'm gonna extend my arm, and y'all can climb up. But y'all not gonna take that as a weakness though. Like, that arm only extends so far. Once you chop my joint off, it don't go back.
What's your team dynamic like right now? Like, you know, and how did you even come to terms with that as your team?
My team is pretty, you know, it's filled with dudes that I've either known for a significant part of my life, or dudes that just have like certain values aligned with what I'm trying to do. And so we all figuring it out. So there's no, you know, animosity towards one another. There's no, what's the word I'm looking for? No jealousy. There's no judgment. I should say there's no judgment. Everybody just kind of lets each other do their own thing. And when you have an opportunity, you present it, and whoever can take advantage of the opportunity says, "Hey, me, go pick me. I'm ready." Yeah. And so, as of late, it's just been one opportunity after another. So whoever gets it. Yeah.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out everybody. Give a round of applause to my guy, certified time T-Roy. I'm not giving out the government.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Love, grown kids. Shout out to Handle. Shout out to the brand. Shout out whoever you want to shout out. Shout out my Duke. Shout out Pops.
All right, man. Hey, this your boy Certified Todd here on WVMR Radio. Say what you mean. My man, Mr. Alexandre, King Thurm in the building. Miss Joan over there in the building. Shout out everybody.
Sound my government so nice.
Yeah.
Sound French.
I don't know you, though. Shout out to the amazing crew that's in here. Grown Kids NYC. Follow up, man. That's all I can really say.
Blessings, man. That's a wrap. We're going to hit you off with a new track.
My fault, one more. Shout out Street Equities, man. They doing it.
Cool.
They really doing it out there. I couldn't be more proud and I couldn't be more humble to one of my business partners being my own father, man. That's dope right there in itself.
For sure.
And
Shout out
he
to
came
everybody with
with
positive
gifts.
role model.
That did come with gifts.
Yes,
came
thank you
with
for the
gifts.
gifts, my
He brought
guy.
He
t-shirts, y'all.
came with gifts,
Last person he
bandanas,
put
and money,
hats
and
and
bottles.
And
Where my
sour
hat
patch.
at? I ain't get my hat yet. I'm still waiting on
We
it.
are so salty about these hats.
He
I
brought,
ain't
he,
gonna
brought,
hold you.
he brought shirts the first time he came.
In a bag, not in the trunk of his car, in a baggie.
You got the only bag.
I know, because I'm a girl. Exactly. Thank you. See?
All right, man. Let's cut into the track. We
Hey,
appreciate you.
I'm sorry, one more.
Lord,
I forgot one more. I'm so sorry.
I want to God.
God is always welcome in my doors. But shout out to Brotherhood, bro. Shout out to my Brotherhood. They the ones that hold me down. They've been major influential. They've been keeping me humble. So like the T-Roy you see in front of you wasn't always this. I was the nerd studying while they was out, doing the fun stuff.
Okay.
But it made me better, and it made them better as well.
That's dope, man. That's a good way to close out. Now let me play the goddamn song. It's Leon
Yeah,
Marin.
you get that.
Your song, Kobe. Shout out to Leon Marin, man. Let's get it.
Everybody wants some notoriety. Money, cash, hoes like a big trigger. Rapping in the basement, I'm big tigger. Need a big house, I'm a big nigga. Mama told me get it like it's IP. Just chicks, big rollers, and now they. Don't worry about them hoes, all wifey. Don't do the wrong things, be my Spike Lee. I can see people lose consistency. Companies are burned down in misery. Everybody's trying to get this mic cracking. The music dropping is the only energy. I'm full of Hail Marys, full of blessings. Black Western, Great Depression, my recession. Most of people keep on asking me some questions. Gotta keep the haters like I'm David Beckham. I ain't circus like the big top, just the wristwatch, cause my hands moving, but I'm in the time. You can lose your focus, but I'm keeping mine. Gotta keep the vision as I lead the blind. Know a couple haters on the low key. Trying to tell people that they know me. You could be a rookie, but I'm Kobe. You could be a rookie, but I'm Kobe. Body circus like the big top, just the wristwatch, cause my hands moving, but I'm in the time. You can lose your focus, but I'm keeping mine. Gotta keep the vision as I lead the blind. Know a couple haters on the low key. Trying to tell people that they know me. You could be a rookie, but I'm Kobe. You could be a rookie, but I'm Kobe. Fuck it, if they always watching, studying, plotting on my opposition. Listen, that's a suspicion. Picture, got me in my flow. Nobody want it. Yes, I flown it. Since my social life is fucked with this music, I stay on it. On this little street, I'm a show off. Steady pop, big L, Eminem, I'm server. Jay and I'm a server. Dance
We live. That was a dope first interview. Hope y'all enjoyed that. My son had a lot of good things to say and whatnot. This is my son T-Roy right there. Right, tuned in. Hold on, I almost showed y'all the titties. Got the tracks, man. I gotta let my phone charge a little bit. Shit. Yo, shout out to the homies, man. Shout out Chris Knox. Shout out my guy, Banger, the Big Spade. Brown. Shout out to LA. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to England. Shout out to Knox. Shout out Hotbox with Knox. Shout out to the homies, man. Everybody lit.
You trying to hide it?
Yo, Knox, send some of that fire, man. Send some of that fire to the coast, man. I want to Hotbox Knox through the FaceTime. Anybody want to play? Can I get you right? Oh, I'm about to freeze that. I'm about to kill it. Yeah, I'm trying to, what should I play next? Oh.
Houston's in college. Now it's time to
Yo, you are now tuned in to Pretenders by the Pro Empire J. My phone charged for a little bit. Be back in a few. Well,
Get videos of our whole show.
It's not, but we got 4 videos. I ain't about to spend a buck.
All the fat, but I'm only gonna take the 2 dollars.
Stay tuned in. We live. We about to take some pictures.
Big bands on me, but same on.
I keep it with it in a bullpen, and she like me cause I do cool shit. I'm playing with home with this cool whip, and I'm flow freaky like a new bitch. I've been so focused I can't lose it. I just chase it back for the snooze it. The nearest I get it, I got it, I double the profit. We rock like mine's the same. No one sometimes, no game, should be saying I'm mindless. I'm the ball, baby, I'm a timing. I just work, baby, astronomic. I just make baby.
Empire J in the building. Got the crew in the building. We got Native Goddess in the building. Last track.
See so many from the French trying to stop me, not stop me, and they probably trying to copy it. Not a copy, and they probably wanna have me, but I always come back to you. I call the season back in. See so many from the French trying to stop me, not stop me, and they probably trying to copy it.
Nah, I'm about to cut him out. I gotta cut him out. I want to switch the track. I want to switch it. Yeah. I want to switch the track.
Hot?
Why you put the hoodie on, bro?
Exactly. Oh yeah, you can't see that in the picture.
What's crazy was you wasn't even that sweaty before you put the sweat on. And shit.
Exactly. He was good. He was good at cooking.
For the pictures, man.
He over there boiling.
Nigga, tell that ass like
Rock, nigga, big boy. We live on the radio, WVMR Radio. You now tuned into the Say What You Mean show. It's your host, your guy, Mr. Alexander. Hope that you tuned in, you listening. Just had a dope interview with certified time CEO of Grown Kids. Started his new documentary series, Homegrown. Make sure y'all check it out right now. We about to go live with the artist, Empire J. You ready? Had a long day, about to have a long night, but he made it. About to have a dope interview. We got T-Thurn in the building.
you ready?
We got Gigi in the building. She on.
Brooklyn, I ain't Brooklyn.
We got Native Goddess in the building. Our visionary.
Better watch you chip women playing these niggas for food. So these
We got Mainstream in the building.
So she a bitch,
Big
she
homie,
want
the
to
real big homie.
Nights too busy, still do what it do. Got a couple dudes, ain't money with the shoes.
Yo, make sure y'all call in and act Empire questions 646-867-7.
It's no playlist.
This guy, join the way, girl, go next white. Saki, Poppy, Bombay, Drive. Question me on my type. Showering,
Y'all call.
He signs up, wait till the sky. Join the way, girl, go next white.
We're about to put it back. We're about to get live. About to start the interview up. Everything about to be 100. You good,
Everybody feeling like I'm slid across the floor and said she likes to introduce. Smile, scheming, we can have it. Tell shorty what's your name. I like your style and your rhymes. Like we can have a sit down and have a face to face. Oh shit, now I'm in the Audi. Got no bunch of guys smoking, how he's getting naughty. Niggas taking licks and mixing it with the body. Got fast out, you how they face for the shotty. So I'ma just leave on the plate. The backyard lit. Hookah going up, cast stands and ball hits. Good Jackie spinning, he got the lick fix.
Yo, we are live. That was our little music segment. Had to show love to the peoples. The track you just heard was Bombay Drive by the bro. Hold on, Mars Zeta. My son Geechee Tie Wave. That's what he be on. He got this nice little Why am I doing something like that? You good?
You reading again?
It's my T's and H's, man.
I'm getting upset.
Yeah, that was Bombay by Mars Zeta. Had to play my bro again, man. He had 2 fire tracks. That one was called Same. That's Remo the Real. I'm not for he changed his name to Remo Gringo. We'll talk to him about that later.
Alright, I'm about to say, why we do that?
Yeah, we're gonna talk,
That's what was I.
we're gonna talk to him about that later.
They want to fall left.
It's all good.
Everybody's face is like, go back.
But yo, man, just real quick, y'all tuned in to Say What You Mean Radio on the WVMR radio. Make sure y'all go and download the app or all your mobile apps or whatever. You got an Android or iPhone or Blackberry or Sidekick. Make sure you download the WVMR NY app, or you can go to the website WVMradio.net. We got another live special guest right now, so you want to tune in and talk to him. Make sure I dial up this number 646-867-7220. I'll repeat a little later. But I'm a special guest. We just played the track, super fire. People was dancing. We seen it. You in the building. Give yourself a shout out.
It's good, John. It's your boy Empire J. You know what I mean? Zoo Crew. Never Broken Gym Management. I'm just being me. Pimps up.
Brown.
Shout out my World War III nigga. Shout out everybody else. You know, it's all Brown.
Upper.
I got this mixtape just dropping today and shit.
Put it up to the camera one time.
GM6.
It dropped today.
Today, 3:33 p.m.
Wow.
Damn, alright, lit.
We got it here live. Is Pretender's on it?
Yes, sir. That's the bonus track.
That's the bonus track.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out the bonus track, man. So what's up, man? Why we got you here today? Why you something to speak about? What you cooking up?
I mean, you know, I'm cooking up a little work and shit right now. If you can check out my website and shit, EmpireJ.com, you know, you can actually catch half of what I got going on. A couple shows, you know what I mean, songs. Tape just dropped today. Shit. Do a whole bunch of shit. This tape put so much work into this shit, man. Like,
talk about how much work you put into this tape.
Man, let me tell you, man, I do all my own graphic art.
Yes.
All my own graphic art. If you see that, I did that myself.
Into the live. You get a mixtape, just know he did all that in front.
That's a fact. I do web design, do all that shit. Go to EmpireJ.com, check that out. It's probably gonna be the dopest website you've probably seen, like, ever. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be cocky, man.
Nah, be
You
cocky.
put hard work into that.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely a fact.
Own that.
Keep that up.
I'm about to go perform tonight. Who got Heat New York? Shout out I Am Cassius on the brand.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out my manager, Biggs, NBA Management.
Okay.
Shout out to my crew, Zoo Crew. You know what I mean? Handsome Baller, Fly Nose, Flossy Dollies, Big Bro. Shit, the list goes on. There's too many names to really.
Definitely. Definitely a list.
That's a fact.
So you said it's GMG?
Nah, GM6.
GM6. All right, talk about it.
You see, I named the GM6 not for nothing. The majority of everybody already know. If you don't know, you're going to hear it on my music and all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm G or whatever the case is, so I rep my shit hard. It's just me.
What's GD for those who don't know?
Non-gangbangers.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure your niggas is paying attention to Chirac and all that. Just know, they not in just Chirac and all that. We everywhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna just throw it out there like that. I ain't really gonna get too in depth with all that, you know.
All right.
Time for me to go.
You official.
That's a fact.
My conversation.
You feel me? So the 6, you know, it's my shit.
Okay.
You feel me? So GM6, I was like, you know what I mean? When you put a curse word out on the internet, of nine times out of 10, you know, put different words or different letters or something to kind of, you know, how could I say, change the...
Desensitize the curse words.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, the name of the mixtape is actually Google Me Bitch. You know what I mean?
You
But,
curse, man. Get crazy here, bitch.
I'm just saying, man, you know, we curse all the time, you know? But, name of the tape is Google Me Bitch. Put the 6 instead of the B, because, you know, that's just what I do.
Okay.
Got 11 tracks on there. You know what I mean? Shit just finished literally Monday. You know what I mean? Shout out to my director, my producer, Louis Rock. He all the way out in CT. By the way, if y'all don't know, I'm coming all the way from CT. You know what I mean? Norwich, Connecticut. That's over there. If y'all don't know, if y'all don't gamble or nothing, it's where the 2 biggest casinos in, I guess, this side of the country at right now.
Yeah, East Coast.
Mohegan Sun and Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Cool geography. Okay.
Alright, so why you only got 2 features on here?
See, when it comes to features, I'm a nigga, I give everybody an opportunity to work, but, you know what I mean, I'm not going to hold up my deadlines. And if you're not going to meet the deadline, you know what I mean, I'm not going to, you know, keep everything moving. You know what I mean, I got a few songs up there that was literally supposed to have a few features. Pretenders, Smoke, Till I'm Gone, you know what I mean? That's just a few. Those are supposed to have features, but people ain't, you know what I mean? They ain't come through with their verse in enough time. And then the fact is, I live in CT and most of my niggas is out here, so it's like, it's a little difficult, you know, going back and forth and shit. But, you know what I mean? The niggas that I do got on there, shout out to them, my nigga Fly News, you know, who could fumble me tonight and shit. My nigga Racing 10, he all the way out there in CT right now still. You know what I mean? Doing what he gotta do for the kids and shit, you know. Just cause we rappers and shit don't mean we ain't got family responsibilities and all that.
I want to hear how you balance that. How you balance, you know, taking care of family, making music, raps, and all that, and being GD. And pimp. Like that.
Man, shit is a headache, man. Shit is a headache. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm loyal to everything that I'm a part of. Loyal to my family, loyal to my teams and shit. But when it comes down to it, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Take it a day at a time. You know what I mean? You can't overwhelm yourself on one aspect of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm GD, but if this ain't, you know, today what I want to do, I'm still pimp. You know what I mean? If it's not that, you know what I mean? I'm still, you know what I mean? I got my family. You know what I mean? That's number one all the time. You know what I mean? I got a 3-year-old son, you know what I mean? 2-year-old daughter, and one, it's 5 months old. Literally just had open heart surgery and shit the other day. You know what I mean? Like, what, last month? You know what I mean? Getting big though, strong as hell. That's the shit that really put a halt on my music, you know what I mean? The tape probably would have been out like last month or the month before, but the fact is, my son, you know what I mean, he's born with a little condition. I'm gonna get into, it's called TOF, Tetralogy of Fallot. It's a little heart murmur condition. If you look it up on YouTube, Google it up or whatever, you'll get the details. I don't really know all the details, but he had to go through surgery. Anything on that though, but he inspired the majority of the shit though. Very strong ass little nigga.
That's a blessing for real.
It's a fact.
Man, that's crazy.
So how do you